Alright, today I'm going to show you how to make a basic window with SDL and C++. Pretty simple, really not much to it. This is all the code that's necessary, and pretty much it. First thing we have to do is include SDL. That's obviously, that's everything that makes the program work. I'll make sure to post a link to a very helpful website for setting that up. And for fun, I included windows.h for my message boxes. These will display errors if something does go wrong. Alright, into the program. In main here, first things first, we got to declare our variables to use. And the first and only one that we're actually going to use is screen, which is an SDL surface. Surfaces are basically images or surfaces that you use to display things like pictures or BMPs. This screen, for example, is basically going to be used as our window. We'll declare that down here in set video mode. But before we can do any of that, we have to initiate SDL in this function right here, SDL init. And around that, I have an if statement that detects if something went wrong. So if SDL init video does not equal 0, then an error must have occurred, and our message box will inform us of that. This little statement right here, at exit SDL quit, basically tells the computer that whenever the program does exit, whether it be after this happens or when we reach the end of it down here, that it needs to quit SDL and shut all of it down. Next thing is screen. As I said earlier, screen is basically the window screen of the program, and SDL set video mode will set that up. And the properties or arguments of that, whatever you want to call it, are the window and height, pixel bit depth, I believe that's called, and how the window will be displayed. I put in SDL any format. You can use SDL hardware surface. Use the hardware to create the surface. You can also do software surface. But today we'll just use any format. You can also do things like SDL full screen, just like it says. It will make the program in full screen. But we'll just use any format for now. And of course afterwards we have the if statement to detect if it's null or if nothing happened to screen, and our message box will let us know that. Alright, here's a very key thing with SDL. Every time you do something, make something, change something, you have to flip the screen over in order to show the change, or else it'll just display what's been displayed before or nothing at all. And SDL flip makes sure, or will refresh the screen or display the newest content of the screen. Next, SDL delay is what's going to do, let us see the window before it closes. If you've ever seen a console application where it started and then basically closed right after before you can see anything, this is pretty much what that is. It's kind of like system pause or whatever function you like to use to pause your program. SDL delay kind of does that the same way, except with SDL. The parameters for this function would be the time. It's measured in milliseconds, which means however many seconds you want, you have to multiply that by 1,000. And I just did 5 seconds, which is 5,000 milliseconds. And lastly, return 0, exit the program, which will in turn initiate this little function right here, at exit SDL quit. And yeah, that's pretty much it with the code. I'll show you what it looks like. You can build it real quick. There we go, built. So window. Here it is. There's a little window. And it's gone. I only stayed up there for 5 seconds.